Yo, yo, yo,
Let me.
on the go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we
Oh,
go.
now,
Here we go. Here we go. Yo.
no.
You already know what it is. It's the Rize podcast, the best podcast
Oh, all right. That.
on the map. It with exclusive other podcasters that be showing us love. So all the love to the podcasters that doing their thing and positive on their delivery. Top of the morning, top of the afternoon to my two good brothers. I got Coach Calvin Ford, the infamous symbol, the artist known as Don't Call Me Nothing. And that's my man. I love Calvin, yo, like a big open. And my main apple, Skriz Apple, as you can see, Gerald Levert stealing his swag from my boy. You look at him. Look at him out there, y'all. The CEO of the Rize Podcast, Senior Carbs, doing his due diligence. His boxing IQ is growing. He's still learning the sport, but he doing a tremendous job, man. I gotta give him my hat off to be in the sport as long as I have, for him to just jump on the scene and doing what he pulling off, man. I keep giving him his flowers, man. Yeah. How y'all brothers feel?
All right. I want to piggyback on what you're saying. Right. Is he want to do? You know, like I said, they say you got a lot of fighters that is good fighters, but they got to want to do it. You got to be wanting to get hit. You got to be wanting to get up every morning and go train and do what you're supposed to do. Senior Cub, he want to do this. That's why he's getting great at what he doing. You know.
Yeah. He be fooling me. Some of the posts that be up. But guess what? I told him I'm coming for him. I'm gonna figure this daggone computer thing out.
Yo, this shit.
I got two left feet when it comes to computers.
Yo, once something grab you, it grab you. Like I be up 2-3 o'clock in the morning, yo, fucking with this shit. Like
you in the ring.
Cause you know what I mean? Like, and that's what I be saying, like, you know what I mean? This shit ain't easy. There's so much shit you got to watch and pay attention to. Then
you in the ring.
You want to jump right into it?
Hold on. Let's pay our respects. Okay, all right, y'all, before we get this rolling, because Senior Carbs look like he on fire. I see some smoke back there. We might have to call the fire department because I see fireworks rolling around the top of his head. 4-time world champion in 3 different weight classes, man. Let that sink in. Some people go their whole life and don't win 1 title. This young man that I'm talking about and get ready to introduce won 4 titles in 3 different weight classes before the age of 30. GTD promotion, Gervonta Davis. Redesigning minds, one mind at a time. As you can see, they running crazy out here in these streets. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. And a right mind, will get you out a lot of stuff, man. Like the infamous smack on the Oscars. A mind is a turbo. I said that slow for whoever couldn't pick that up. Under Armour, thank you. Coach Calvin, thanks for my new hats, yo. They fresh. This not one of them, but you know, Coach Calvin and them in the building. I'm representing you.
I'm rocking the time machine. Time machine got the victory yesterday. I'm rocking the time machine.
Okay.
I'm rocking the time machine.
And last but not least,
I'm rocking Bill 1.
Okay. Oh, you can't go wrong.
Scratch season. I'm rocking.
Okay. That's what I like.
Scratch season.
Raw, the official boxing gear of boxing. Box Raw, if you're watching, man, Senior Call, looking for our uniforms, man.
Oh, I got on Box Raw too.
Yeah, cool. We got to get some Box Raw, Coach.
I told you I got y'all this camp. Let me get I still got to bring fighters down. You see where I'm still at. I'm not in my house yet. You know what I'm saying?
All
So
right.
it's a lot of moving parts, man. For people that don't know, man, when you going in the camp, you know, and then we trying to make sure we got the champ right, in camp and whatnot. He looking God.
Well, before we get started, let me just say something, man. A lot of people, when we talk about Gervonta, and for the viewers, when we speak of Gervonta, we're not just speaking of a fighter. We're speaking of somebody we watch grow up. Like Calvin said on the boxing podcast in Canada, from boys to men. So
Win. Shout out to
we
Win.
talking about not just the boxer when we make our point on Gervonta and we talk about him, we actually looking at him like he one of our children and we moving and growing with him. So when you hear us talk about Gervonta, it's more than just boxing. We worry about his well-being. He just like us, one of our own. All of us that adopted him, especially the ones we followed them. We not band riders. We've been with Gervonta from day one. Senior Cobbs, take it away.
Damn, I could go two different ways with that because I was feeling some type of way about something, but because like I realized as grown men we always say stop pocket watching.
Mm.
So it's like all the blogs and the media going crazy about what Tank gonna do for as Floyd. Yeah, that ain't my business. He ain't saying he stopped fighting. That's what I'm worried about. That man, is he gonna keep fighting? I'm not worried about what he got to what that part of it. That's not my business.
Hold up.
I had to read dog because I had to realize that's not my business. How he making it? The deals that he's doing. That's not my business, coach.
You ain't worrying about what he doing in his house.
Like that, I can't. That's his house.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
No, I had to catch myself because, he about to do this. He about to leave. Man, he ain't saying he stopped fighting. He just doing business.
People doing too much. They want to know too much. That's not important, and it's none of their business. You know what I mean?
If he wants you to know, he'll let you know.
That's the world we live in. You can't run from it. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a little fun real quick before we start getting into the little boxing side of it. Look at Coach Calvin. That's my man, yo. Coach Calvin, if y'all don't know, he don't want me to say this. He's one of the producers and executive producers of this show because he told me, he came to me one day, he say, Squeeze, be squeezed. Don't come on here like you Brian Custard with a collar tie and a handkerchief in your shirt. And I looked at Cal, I was in my little feelings. I said, I thought he loved me.
Hey, you was in your feelings like what happened the other day?
We'll get to that.
That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons. But I want to chime on something that he talked about that we both was talking about. So I ain't seen Tank since the last fight. I mean, I can't say that, but I seen Gervonta as the family man, Tank as the fighter. Now I'm seeing Davis now. And I got here, man, and I seen some stuff, man, that me and Kenny, man, that brought tears to our eyes. And he making moves, man, that is unreal as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
Listen to the podcast. I was watching Blue Blood. Blue Blood is going off what he get, and I understand the business. He trying to get them. I call it the Ryan Garcia move. You know what I'm saying? When you see stuff, you run with it. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. That's part of the business. You know what I'm saying?
That's some of the shit that was bothering me.
And when I sit there and seen it last night, I'm wondering, it's no facts to none of it. You know what I'm saying? Tank will say something and people will run with it on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But everybody don't understand. That's why he got so many followers. That's why so many people come to see him fight. The kid is brilliant, man. I mean, I ain't gonna say the kid no more. The man is brilliant. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Floyd doing an interview, and he said he made smart investments. One of the smart investment, he said there, said I bought my contract from
Bob
Bob Arum.
Arum for
Mhm.
$750,000.
Right. And again, Tank physically haven't said out his mouth that he's leaving anybody. You got the two hottest goddamn dudes in boxing, Al and Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Again, if you, I think it was last podcast or the podcast I was on, I sit there and say, man, he's about to do business now. He about to put his big boy pants on and understand the business side of boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Watching his moves and looking at him as a man. Look, them guys gonna make histories together. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. I don't care how you look at it. And I'm saying that to say you handing out the horse's mouth. You with me? Man, it's amazing, man. Just sitting back watching them, man. Just watching them, not as a champ, just as a person. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, being around a young man for so long, man, it's like, dad, he ain't listening. Man, he light years. He light years ahead of the game, man. You know what I'm saying? And the things that he's doing, not just for himself, man, he's thinking about the whole team. Get what I'm saying? And I look at it. Rome wasn't built overnight. The world wasn't built overnight. You know what I'm saying? This process wasn't built overnight. It takes time. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing I could do is just sit there and say, okay, man, we're going to worry about this fight first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? And everything else is going to fall in place.
One thing at a time.
Yeah, we eat what's on your plate. And that's what he's doing.
No. I want what you got on your plate because I want some.
Hey, y'all seen that new video he dropped yesterday?
I put it up, but YouTube giving me a whole lot of. That's why I'm having problems trying to get the shit monetization. Yeah, they giving me a whole bunch of problems. I posted it though. I probably gonna have to.
Yeah, man, that joint was hot, man. That was the movement. That was the movement, how he was moving, man, and how he put it all together and whatnot. So that was exciting to see and whatnot. So like I said,
I like when he dropped the little videos.
Man, I said something to him, and he said, "Listen, Coach, you right, man, but I had so much stuff going on, and I stopped." And I remember, man, newborn kid, just coming off the fight, worrying about contract situation. And that's hard to be worrying about so much stuff, man, at that age, man.
Yep.
And his mom sit there and remind me, said, you the one told us, leave him alone because he got so much stuff on his plate. I said, yeah, I forget sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And the way how he handling it, man, wow, man. When I get here, man, shucks, he was camp ready. He was actually camp ready. And the camp is so peaceful, we going through our first week transition, getting ready to bring the rest of the crew in and whatnot. So, I'm just trying to make it through these weeks that we got in front of us.
Hey, Coach, let me ask you a question, Coach, because you're down there, right? And the one thing that I really like seeing that he posts, give us a little bit about Tank the Father, man.
I can't do that until he opened up doing that.
Okay.
I gotta respect the space and his privacy too. You know what I'm saying? Some things you want, and he's gonna bring that to the table. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do it on my time. I got to do it on his time. My lane is to get him ready for this fight right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I drop C's and whatnot with the circle that surround us right there. You know what I'm saying? And he look at it and whatnot. But at the end of the day, he's the president, the CEO of the company. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta move off the way he moved.
Let before we, like I already say, Coach Calvin got the roll and I ain't want to cut him off while it was fresh. But we gonna have a little fun real quick. We're gonna talk about another fight which the opposition never swung back. The infamous smack on the Oscars. What do y'all think about that? Senior Cubs, what do you think about that fight? Can we put it on Showtime? And how many punches was thrown?
Man, one day I don't no comment. No comment. I don't want to condemn nobody. Everybody jump to conclusion trying to condemn Will. And in the heat of the moment, you don't know what you're capable of. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people that done shit in the heat of the moment where though that they might have meant, but they regret. They wish they wouldn't have did it. They glad they did it. So it's I I don't know what he was feeling. When he looked at his wife, I don't know what he's saying or how the emotions that went through his body, regardless of whatever's going on in that relationship or whatever. So I ain't got no comment on it.
Well, I do.
Talk to me, coach. Talk to
I
me.
look at it, man. Both of them are great actors. Both of them are great actors. And for him to get an Oscar that night for slap the shit out of somebody, yo, it was like, yo, we got to do something major because y'all don't understand promotional. You know what I'm saying? And then Chris Rock, man, he a brother too. You know what I'm saying? Let one of us would have smacked the shit out of Chris, man. You know, something else. Didn't press charges. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand Will too, because he was going through some shit with his wife, you know what I'm saying, about that young boy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't go slap him. So it's just so many. So, you know, it could have been that moment that he was cleaning up what everybody was already thinking at that situation, because that's the first time he was out in that setting with a lot of people that's on that level. You know what I'm saying? And at first I was like, yo, they staged that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it came to that. If you look at the slap, Jada's still laughing. They still was talking behind the stage. You see all the shit is coming out. You know what I'm saying? So again, Chris didn't press charges. He ain't even talk about the motherfucker slapping the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? When he had his stand-up comedy. But he's selling out though, you know. But everybody else that's a comedian tearing their asses up. And I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying it.
I ain't the meme's crazy. I ain't gonna lie about that. The meme's definitely crazy.
I just thought my take on it from watching it, it just, when I first seen it, knowing how simple and crazy Chris Rock is and Will's silly tail, I just felt like it was staged. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Let me finish. I felt like it was staged, but in the backlash, if it is to be not staged and he done that, it's plenty of times I would like to smack people on my job. But I know I got to be professional, because with the consequences I would have to suffer because of it. Even though I know I'm not a Will Smith, but the situation is the same. If I go to work and somebody I really can't stand, I know they not liking me, and I put my hands on them, I'm going to jail. So if it was real, I don't know why security wasn't brought up and escorted him out of there. But all three of us gave our take on it. That's what it is. We just wanted to have a little fun and mix it up. Like my coach say, go out the top of your heat.
Yeah. Hey, but I can't leave that, yo. That motherfucker's been funny as shit with that. It's definitely been entertaining. Yo, what came on there? Let y'all niggas slap the shit out of me from joking on y'all asses. You know, it's up in here. Yo. And then the big fat dude that used to be real fat, yo, he tore their asses up on Facebook, yo.
Crawford.
Man, he had me crying in the bed, man. I was mad in the bed, yo. So every comedian, the only one that didn't joke it, was serious about it, was Hoogly. Hoogly was, you know, good friend of him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Was looking at the mental side of it and whatnot. You know, I call that cleanup publicity. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, it's been a lot of cleanup publicity. I've been watching Facebook. Facebook been doing about the family and the kids and all this stuff. I said they doing a lot of ground control.
That's why like for my first thoughts was it's fake. But it's like it's so much behind the scenes shit going on. It's like God got you like, damn, it might have been real.
No, I mean, reason why I said that, man, because that situation with JD, what's the dude she was messing with?
August Alsina.
Yeah, that situation was real heavy on his heart. You know what I'm saying? And that could have been a breaking point. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, learning about how his kids was going through their career and whatnot, that could be another breaking point. You know, so it's in their lifestyle, you know, living that type of life, man. I can't imagine what they're going through to keep that status. You with me?
Yeah.
And whatnot. So, you know, that's why I always just say, yo, be yourself. Be yourself, man, because then nobody can't hold you at that high, what you call it, that the devil comes in all forms to come and get you when you at your highest point. You know what I'm saying? And it happens to anybody. You know what I'm saying? You feeling good about something, you hit the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker steal your card. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, so again, man, you know, hands up to Chris. If it wasn't staged, I give him his props, yo. You know what I'm saying? As a black man getting smacked in the face, you know.
I don't give no props for that. That's
No, I'm just sitting there
growing
saying.
up, I was always taught a couple things. One of them was, if a motherfucker want to fight you, slap the shit out of him. You gonna really find out what he about.
No, but you're
if
100%
motherfucker
right.
gonna tuck his tail, let's go. If he tuck that tail,
no, you're 100% right. Chris probably looked at the situation and probably knows some stuff that we don't know what's going on with Will. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, that motherfucker slapped the shit out of you.
I know one thing. His ticket sales, the minimum price went from $64 to $100 and something dollars.
So he doing this to the bank.
Cha-ching!
Definitely.
Cha-ching!
You know. All right, do your thing.
Hey, senior.
What's up, coach?
Rolling, tell the viewers out there what we looked up. And
yeah. Hey, Coach Cowan.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Squeeze called me yesterday. Said, "Yo, I was looking at that Cambosis Lopez fight."
Okay.
So I went back last night, about 2 o'clock in the morning. I was watching it. Hey, Coach. Cambosis got a little chin on him.
No, I know that. That's why I'm so surprised. Because you know, Devin is a good fighter. He going overseas to fight. You know what I'm saying? I always say go with the draw.
Yeah, but Cambosis fought that whole fight, backing up on his back foot, throwing great counters. When Lopez wanted to bang, he stayed in the box and bang with him. You see what I'm saying? Cambosis, like from what I seen last night, Cambosis ain't no. We might not know him, but he ain't no walk in the park either.
No, of course he's not a walk in the park. He's the champ. You get what I'm saying? You can't take nothing from nobody that's good putting in that hard work, man. I mean, getting in that ring, getting hit in the mouth, man. You got to be really putting in some work to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what form you're on, what level you on. It takes a different type of dude to get in there and to just want to get hit in the face, you know. So again, we got some big fights coming up. I can't wait for that fight. You know what I'm saying? It's been stamped, sealed, and delivered right there.
That's the big one right there.
Yeah, it's been stamped, sealed, and delivered. You know, I ain't looking past what we got in front of us and whatnot. You know, Earl Spence. I mean, it's just so many exciting fights that's coming up, man.
I like the rundown, Coach. The roster looking good for the next two months.
So many exciting fights, man. And you know, I can't just wait. Hey, when the Hammerhead, what's the name fight?
The ninth.
Oh,
the 9th.
You serious?
The 9th next weekend.
Oh,
we got Lubin and Fondora, and Ryan Garcia and To Go.
Okay, To Go. They got that dude to go again. They got that dude to go again. Yeah, but boxing looking real good, man. It's looking real good. So I can't wait with my popcorn.
And we got Triple G. And Triple G fight on the 9th too.
Triple G coming back?
He fight Murado on the 9th too.
Okay, all right. So it's gonna be a boxing delight that night.
Who's that?
Who he fighting?
No, who's Triple G?
Oh, here you go with your shit.
Oh God.
Who's Triple G?
The guy Canelo fought 2 times.
Oh, that's who you talking about. Oh, damn, I ain't never heard nothing about him.
Yeah, he's back. So okay.
I ain't never heard nothing about somebody they pumped up and put on a pound for pound list. Stop, yo.
Hey, yo, we got a big.
They ain't been talking about Triple G that much.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He went from pound to pound to clown to clown.
we got so many big fights coming up from weekend at the weekend, like back to back. We looking good. This what boxing really needed though. This good for everybody. The podcast, we got a lot more stuff to talk about.
But this Devin Haney Cambesis. I don't call him Cambosis. I call him Cambesis.
Wait. Why you call him Cambesis? I want to know. What did you come up with that?
I call him Cambesis because y'all gonna see that he ain't what y'all think he is. Because Teofimo Lopez, I call them Teofimo no pants because these guys, they more cap than they is with their fists. For you to win the title one time and lose it the next time. So right now it's Cambyses until he get past this fight. I'll put the Oses back on.
Okay, hey, where's the core fight?
The 30th, April 30th.
Okay, that's right before that. Okay, all right.
That's the weekend before Canelo.
All right, God dang, man, we got a goddamn menu, boy.
Yeah.
That gonna be that gonna be a good fight, but to me, Oscar Valdez, he looked for a lot of power punching, power shots, and Shakur Stevenson gonna make him look stupid. He gonna make him miss. He gonna be the matador, and Valdez gonna be the bull, and Shakur gonna outbox him. He gonna touch him up. He gonna tenderize the steak, like Coach Calvin say. Poke them holes early. We get them around the 6th or 7th round. We might soften them up to get them out of there.
I want to make this clear to everybody. When I say I'm a bet on the fight, I really don't bet on the fight because it's against my religion. I normally say that to give out good hints on my analysis on how the fight gonna go. I think Shakur gonna knock him out, though. To tell you the truth. And the reason why I say what I'm saying is because everybody would say, the odds on certain fights is hard to get a couple of dollars from because the way the economy is. That's the whole purpose why you watching football or baseball or boxing is you want to make a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And when you can't get a good odd on the fight when you betting on Shakur to win or what's his name to win, you know what I'm saying? The bookies ain't gonna let you do it like that. But when you bet on something with the money looking good and taking a chance on that, you get a good payday off it. You know what I'm saying? But I really think Shakur probably knock him out. I want the world to hear from me first. You know what I'm saying?
I was looking at Go ahead.
That's why I'm saying what I say. That's like I say, look for the draw or look for the knockout. Hammerhead and what's his name? I don't know how to call that fight, man, because that's gonna be a good fight. That's the battle of Florida. You know what I'm
saying? I like Lubin.
Fondor and Lubin. I got Lubin. You heard it from Coach Squeeze on the Rize podcast. Uncut, uncensored.
Yo, I was putting in
unscripted.
I was putting in a bet last night.
Lubin for knockout in the 6th or 7th round.
Dad, you giving them a round and everything, boy. I might call you Swami.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Coach. Both of y'all, let me ask you a question because I think I seen like a lawsuit like this happen a couple years ago, but I can't quite remember. So you know how Rolly saying bet your house?
Yeah.
So if people make that bet and lose, they could sue Rolly for that shit. Am I correct?
That's a good question, yo. We got to get a lawyer on the phone on that one.
I really believe because he keeps saying sell your house, take the equity out, bet everything on me. You can sue him for that. I believe. I'm not mistaken. I gotta look it up some more, but I think it was a lawsuit like that before a couple years ago.
Yo, get that information because that'd be a good one to actually get some big money off. I'm looking at the angle of that.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. He keep talking about, you can't give advice like that these days.
You know what, Coach Calvin? Fondor, the entire Inferno reminds me a little bit of. He might don't have that much. He got some dug in him. It might not be to the level of this fighter I'm gonna compare him to, but his style is similar to him. The Punisher Paul Williams.
Good observation. I can say
he throws a lot of punches. He leans forward. He gives up his height, and he leaves his chin out there. I think it's a good recipe for Erickson the Hammer Lubin to sit him down.
Yeah, it sounds good, but you got to look at the last couple of fights that Hammer had, and he catch it, Joker. He don't finish it up. That's real talk. I'm going off the stacks from his last previous fight. It seemed like he's so caught up in that the Charlo brothers knockout. I think he's still stuck there.
Yeah, because
how the Twilight Zone, you can't pull the trigger because he said, "Damn, them niggas shooting back." You know what I'm saying? But he go in there and do what he supposed to do. As far as his nickname, the hammerhead, I'm a hammerhead. You know, the sledgehammer, what you call it. You know, he do hurt a person, but he don't finish it up.
So Coach Calvin, you saying that? So one of the most feared fighters that ever lace up gloves took some harsh knockouts and never let it affected him. He still got back in the ring. Boy, I'm going deep today, boy.
Mm-hmm.
He still got back in the ring and gave those exciting wars. And it never affected him, I don't think, to me, from what I've seen.
Give up
Thomas and Hitman Hearns.
He a different beast, man. That's a different era. That's a different area, different.
You talking about warriors back then?
Look,
them guys back then, man.
I'm just speaking on the aspect of getting knocked out horribly and coming back from it.
No, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you, but I ain't see no fighters in this era that got knocked out and come back and whoop somebody's ass. You know what I'm saying? This is a different type of breed now versus that type of breed. You know what I'm saying? That's like I can say the same thing about Trinidad. Trinidad his ass used to always touch the goddamn mat. But when that nigga got up, somebody else is going, somebody else ready to get it. You know, so you don't see stuff like that, you know? You don't see stuff like that. But well, okay, Ron, I can give him his first time get set on his ass and he got back up and did his thing in this era, you know, but then he disappeared. You know what I'm saying? So hope he get back on track and see where he at. Because I was watching him the other night. And like I said, damn, he got a little bit of skill, a little bit of speed, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's chin in the air like this, you know? So.
Hey,
so again,
shout out, Senior always tell me, shout out the Fan in Boxing for supporting us on this channel and showing us a lot of love into the boxing.
No, it's called the weigh-in. That's the one Coach Calvin was on, the weigh-in.
Yeah, in Canada.
Those brothers out there, man, they real. I love them to death, man.
Thanks for showing us love out of Canada on y'all podcast. We appreciate that. So we want to make sure we give y'all flowers.
Yeah, y'all need to check their podcast out, man. It's real nice. I can't wait till we put off both our podcasts together, man, so we can let them Canada boxing, man, because they said they got some fighters coming out of Canada.
Yeah, I heard them.
So I can't wait till we really talk about it and whatnot, and see what weight classes they talk about, so I keep my eyes on what's coming out of Canada.
That's what's up, man. So what I think that I think that with boxing, I've seen it in the gym, even with Tank Spawn. Dudes will come out, stay their distance for a while or in survival mode, but then the adjustments that be made round by round, I'm not going to give out the recipe, but the adjustments that be made round by round, I see a lot of these fighters get backed into a corner where they have to fight. And you already know the results of that. So, Cal, do you think Devin Haney got enough in him from what you see, what you know, that could keep him on the stick for if it goes the distance of 12 rounds, which I think it is?
See, I don't want to tell this. I don't want to give up the secret of success against Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? But if that jab can work 12 rounds, you know what I'm saying? He's going to be all right. But again, like you said, man, Kambosos, man, that nigga got a chin, yo. And at one point, man, he sit there and say, "I'm gonna take a chance." And I watched that Lopez fight. And then Devin gonna have to figure something out. He's gonna really have to figure something out, yo. And that means is he gonna put on his shoes and turn into Floyd and move a lot? But do he have the condition to stay doing that for that period of time and whatnot? And Kambosos can punch a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
So again, man, I'm hoping that, Devin can come out strong on it, But again, I'm looking at situations that how we've been in of fights, you know what I'm saying? And going overseas and whatnot, going in this man's house. And I seen some crazy things. it's not like he going in Devin house. You know what I'm saying? Devin going in his house. Y'all with me?
Yeah.
You know, so it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things that which because when we went overseas to defend Tank just won this belt. And man, it was goddamn, you know. But again, when I looked at that whole situation, I go back and look at it, right? You know, Tank was like, I'm on top of the world, man. Nobody taking this strap from me. You know what I'm saying? And he went in their house. You know what I'm saying? It was like, here, I'm gonna give y'all my jewelry. You know what I'm saying? But again, I always talk about that US versus that over out of the country mentality. And we have been seeing it lately. Am I right or wrong, y'all?
Yeah.
So again, that's another great fight that we want to keep our eyes on and whatnot. But all the stuff and all the analysts is going to be talking about. We're going to see who's observant of that fight or what they see out each individual is going to be telling the truth to the public that watching us, you know, on these platforms. Who's going to get them to a couple of paydays?
Senior Cubs, he be staying on me about this matchup, Coach Cal.
Okay.
He be on, man, he'll be going back and forth all the time about this one. Earl Spence looking good in camp. I gotta give him that.
That motherfucker cut out. Hey,
he looking,
that motherfucker looking great. You tell me looking
strong. He looking strong. People think I'm not against Earl. I'm an Earl Spence fan, but I'm used to seeing guys like that I grew up off of in that weight division, the Marvin Haglers, the Roberto Durans, not comparing them, but they had more to bring to the table than just power. So Udonis Ugas, it's a tough opponent, man. He brings power and pop to the welterweight division, but I'm getting that everybody believing that Earl is stronger than Ugas, and he gonna be able to overwhelm him, even though Earl have a tendency of starting off slow. I want to know if this is going to hurt him. He did it in the Kell Brook fight. If I'm gonna give y'all some more homework to do, go back, watch the Kell Brook fight. Look at the first 4 or 5 rounds. Earl wasn't throwing a whole volume of punches. He was throwing punches to break Kell down, which he finally did. But he was down on the scorecard. Am I correct or wrong, Coach Cal?
Yeah, you was right, but you gotta look at the situation that Earl just came out of. You feel y'all with me? So sometimes that can make the person hesitant of actually putting it. But I look at the results at the end. You know what I'm saying? He figured it out, got back on his bicycle, and did his thing. And you got some good points there, Squeeze, what you're saying, right? Because when I look at the situation, it's Cuba against USA. Cuba fighters, man, they've been rumbling with USA for a long time. And when you talk about that international against USA, man, I can say Cuba fighters been in the running with us. Am I right or wrong, y'all?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, so
definitely.
when I look at Ugas came from that lineage of Cuba fighters that was coming over and defective. You know, he defected from Cuba and whatnot. So you know he wanted to be here. And look, the results paying off.
Well, we're going to get to see.
No. Again, you know, he fought an old Pacquiao. You know, Spence was supposed to guide him first. Get what I'm saying? Pacquiao aged inside the ring. Like, yo, I got to go. These young stunners ain't joking. You know what I'm saying? So, in the process of that, Ugas is really ready to fight the big fight. He ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? He going to Earl Spence house, the Dallas Cowboys arena. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, did he understand that this fight that he going on is going to be bigger than the Pacquiao fight? You with me? And Earl, he won all them straps. You get what I'm saying? So he'll have some bargaining chips when that time come with Terrence Crawford. You You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand they ain't playing checkers, they playing chess. It's all about moves to put you in better position for the next move. Um, and this mean a lot to Earl right now, you know. So you might see him fight this fight different. Ugas, you know, he got them straps. And, you know, like I said again, jokers get them straps. They don't want it like, hey, you can have them, you get what I'm saying? Unless they get too big headed and start forgetting. I know
Yeah,
about that
yeah,
forgetting shit. You get what I'm saying? We seen it with Terrafimo. You seen it in our camp when we didn't hit weight. Y'all with me? And we
Mhm.
see that a lot. We see a lot of young champions get them belts, don't hit weight, go in there thinking they bigger than the world, and forget. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's a lot riding on them particular fights, you get what I'm saying, against Earl and Ugas. Um, like I sit there and say, you know, Ugas got a chance, but my man Derek, he old school. You get what I'm saying? And I can't take nothing from Ugas coach. He got a good coach that's been around, trained a lot of Latin fighters, you get what I'm saying? Made a lot of noise with some Latin fighters, you get what I'm saying? He remind me of my man Mikey Garcia, dad in California, training all the Latin guys, man. You know, they come to fight. You know, the Argentina fighters, you know, he been in the corners with them, man. So he's seen a lot of stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
he
uh,
gave he gave Sean Porter hell.
yeah. So when you sit there and look at him, you know, Ugar's corner is strong and Earl corner is strong. Ugar's a strong fighter. Uh, Spencer, a strong fighter. You know, both of them putting that work in. I don't see no deficiencies in Ugar as far as being a fighter. You with me? Now,
Correct.
you know, his pop ain't like Earl's. You get what I'm saying? Earl ain't been putting jokers to sleep neither since the accident. Am I right or
Mhm.
wrong?
Mhm.
So I'm weighing everything. So this fight is going to really be what? Major. This fight is major right here. You know, so a lot of things, everybody say, oh, Earl ain't the same. Earl is still the same. He a fighter.
He
He
looked
going to do
good. He
what,
looked
y'all? He
good.
going to fight. He in the gym training. Ain't none of that changed. You know what I'm saying? You know, so happened that the Almighty let him survive that crash. It was the reason why he survived. Because if it didn't meant for him to survive it and still doing what he doing, he wouldn't be here. He's here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we got this great fight we about to see.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be a good one. But like I say, man, he gave he gave Sean Porter all he had, man.
yeah,
He gave Sean all he had. And the guy on PBC, what's his little name? Vinzi Panziana that was on the panel.
yeah,
He told Sean on the show he thought he lost that fight.
yeah. When I sit back and look at that Pacquiao fight, Pacquiao was home. He had to eat baby food through a spoon.
Mm.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
So when I sit back and look at stuff, man, I'm like, yo, for real?
Somebody just posted the other day that they were sparring with Tank, and Tank hit them in their jaw, and they couldn't eat for 3 days.
I ain't yo. I wasn't even. I wasn't even gonna talk about Tank, man. I ain't lying. I'm scared of this fight. Not. It's because this nigga on another level, man. You know, usually I had to fight from here to come down. I'm coming in camp. I'm right where we supposed to be at as a world champion. You get what I'm saying? And the word that Floyd used to always beat me up. Calvin, he got to get more professional. Calvin, he got to get more professional. Yo, he there. I come in, yo. Right now, we ain't even worried. I ain't even worried about weight. That's the fucking shit got me fucked up, man. I ain't lying. I am not worrying about weight. Get the saying?
From
Right now, I'm just figuring. I'm saying, yo, I got so much time, man, to sit there and show Tank how to punish this Joker.
from the outside looking in, from what he posts and what he say, and what when you look at him, you can see Tank the boxer. You can
Yo,
see
man, hey,
like
listen,
you,
listen,
you
and
see Tank. You see
everybody keep thinking Tank gonna knock him out, man. Yo, we working, man, to put on a goddamn show, man. Like, oh my, I got chills going through my body. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
You know, I got chills going through my body. Not, you know, Brody big, he's strong. Get what I'm saying? You know, but I'm just, yo, this little dude, he like he 19 again.
Mm.
This is so crazy about it. It's like he's 19 again, man. I'm
That's
looking at him like, man, everything we shooting at. Me and Kenny, you know how me and Kenny be getting each other head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything we shooting at, yo, this nigga challenging us. He challenging us. We ain't seen that. We ain't seen that Tank since he was a kid. You know, usually I just say bet then. You know, dinner, lunch, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Let me get that car right there. You know, I ain't messing with him. You know, he taking it. He taking this like he ain't looking at roller like it's a pushover. You know what I'm saying? He looking at him like, yo, I gotta do what I gotta do. Get what I'm saying? Because he understanding where he's at. You know, and I ain't even want to talk about Tank. I want to just be quiet. Talk about other fighters. Because it got me like I'm ready to get in the goddamn ring and get this.
Hey, what we talking about the other day when we said Coach Cal gonna come out? What we talking about?
Yeah, we was talking about something. Yeah, say, oh, if Rolly tries some dirty stuff, the Zab Judah, Floyd Mayweather with Roger jumped on.
Yo, I'm glad y'all brought that up because I am getting matter of fact, the whole camp is getting in shape. Russ getting in shape, Kenny getting in shape. Oh man, Russ bringing out some shit, yo. I ain't never seen, yo.
Hey, tell Coach Kenny he ain't no 230 neither.
I don't know, yo. But no, listen to this. This nigga ate a whole pie of
the patty pie.
Patty LaBelle. Y'all seen the video?
I told you I'll be watching, Coach.
The nigga ate a whole pie, but he gonna tell us we can only drink water. I'm fasting though. We can only drink water. I said, nigga, no. What they say, nigga? You need to just stop. You mean to drink the sweet, leave the pie though, because that's just sweet.
AJ.
Man, AJ had me. Man, AJ stupid, yo. He gonna lose weight while he down here because he the runner. This nigga know when he get finished with us, he's like, yo, god damn, yo, y'all keep a nigga running, yo, because we bought the whole gym with us. You get what I'm saying? So he really running back and forth. It's like me and Kenny doctors, right? And you know we need certain things to work with. He gotta go get it. So he running back.
AJ good dude, though. I like AJ.
And at the end of the night, I look at him and say, damn, yo, you like you gotta work out, yo. And then look, he fasting there, right? So it's really gonna get hard for his ass. He can't get a drink of water, nothing.
Damn.
You know, so I don't know, man. I'm really enjoying myself because I don't have to worry about stuff. I can concentrate on what we need to do for this fight. And I never had that. It's always I gotta worry about the first fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a relax to me, just concentrating on the fight part, you know. So that's getting to see that we're getting more mature as a team on the coaching side. You know what I'm saying? That you know that it's changing. It's changing, man. It's changing. Like when I used to watch Floyd, and I used to watch them great fighters, man. How they had to be professional. And I see why Floyd kept saying to me, Calvin, they got to be professionals. Now, I'm saying, like, it takes time. It comes with maturity. You with me? Okay. It comes with maturity, man, because when you take a kid, a young man, a man, from a situation that we never been in before, you know, because I'm still learning as a young coach. You know what I'm saying? To get you that level right now, you know, and your fighter get that coach to that level. You know what I'm saying? And then when you bring another fighter and get them to that level, that's when you know what you're doing. You that coach. You feel me? So when everybody can say, man, coach, you the GOAT. Nah, I ain't do nothing. Me and Tank always say, we ain't do nothing yet. We ain't do nothing until this thing is over with.
Let me ask you a question, Coach. I was reading on something too. They were saying that Tank might be the mandatory for the winner of Kambosos and Haney. You
probably so. I believe that's coming down the paint. I believe it's coming down the paint.
I thought they was harboring around the Lomachenko name too.
I know, but
no. I'm explaining something to y'all. See, when I look at Floyd, Tank is actually doing the same shit. If you go back and look at history, it's like the same shit that happened with Floyd is great happened with Tank. All them big names he had to fight. You get what I'm saying? and that determines who you're going to be. That's why I keep saying I don't trip off them fights. Them fights going to happen. They're going to happen.
Yeah.
They're going to happen. I just sit there and say, wait till the contract, because here's the B that actually put them situations in the situation, because there's money to be put up before them fights. Again, I don't get into all that, man. Just get the fighter ready, man. Keep him calm.
And that's your job.
That's it. I don't care about none of that other stuff, man. Whoever they say we fighting. That's it. I tell whatever situation we in it. That's it. That's it. We got to worry about what's on your plate. Like my man, Lil Wayne, and he said, "What's in your cup? You drink it." It's simple as that.
Hey, Coach, I see you got the limp ball on your head. What you taking the place of the Swami? I see you got the limp ball on. You hold it down for the Swami.
This is the first. Yeah, Earl. I gotta let you know this, man. You messing with my man Tank. This is the first strap season hat. Okay. Earl told Tank, "Yo, I the one came with strap season." Nah, man. I still got the sweatsuit. I got the shoes. I got the hats. This was the first strap season hat. It looked like one of them old on the pier hats, don't it, y'all? This is the first strap season hat that my man Snoop made for us. You know what I'm saying? Look at it. Strap season. You know what I'm saying?
Bivol and Canelo. Who you like?
I don't know what's his name. I'm going to go with Canelo.
Hey, that boy Bivol can crack, though.
Yeah, but that's Canelo, man. I don't think Canelo would take a fight he can't win.
Yeah, true that.
They ain't making Canelo fight him. It's like Canelo fought him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't like now when you talk about a fight that Canelo got to fight, then it's a different story. Canelo ain't had to fight this dude. Canelo probably called him up. Yo, you want to make some money? Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't even tripping off that.
I'm saying it's a dangerous fight. Every fight a dangerous fight. Yeah, but this guy can definitely crack, man. He definitely can crack.
But do he have the skill level and been in situations?
Exactly. Exactly. Again, this is a big payday for him.
Yeah. So he gonna. You know how when a Joker Great get the Oscar and they give it to him, he cheesing and everything. But he looking at them dollar signs he about to get.
Mm-hmm. Got 115 people in here, man. Let's get them likes up while we in here, man.
Okay, you know what you do, Squeeze.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know. We gonna plug the gym one more time. But before I plug the gym, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Rize podcast. We tell a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate all the comments, all of y'all time, even though some of the comments are crazy. Mm-hmm. It's all good. You watching. Like Floyd Mayweather say, some people want me to win, some people want me to lose, but they still watch and come and see me fight.
Mm-hmm. That's true. You gotta have both of them. That's how I look at it.
You gotta have both to keep moving and be relevant in life.
Yeah, that's true.
You ain't gonna eat off of one group. You gotta have both groups to eat. Yep. But come on down to 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue. We have Pee Wee classes. We got 5-year-olds, the 8-year-old Pee Wee class from 3:30 to 5 p.m. From 5 to 7. We have 8 to 16-year-olds. All from those classes are free. From 17 on up, it's $120 for the whole year. So the gym been booming. We got a lot of amateurs on the rise, man. The name a few. If I don't name you, it ain't because I forgot you, but I'm just gonna give a few names out that's off the top of my head.
Hold up, before you go with the name. It's not the thing he ain't forgot you. That means you gotta start making some noise. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You only irrelevant is you in that ring or making some noise in the gym. Go ahead, Squeeze.
All right. Number 1 in the country, 2-time national champion, 3 appearances, runner-up 1 year, which arguably could have been 3 in a row. My main man, I gave him this nickname, Big Calvin and Kenny
I knew
D.
he was gonna call his name first. That's his baby.
Shake and bake, Damian Cook. He remind me of a little Sugar Ray Leonard-ish.
Which he does. Yeah, I can't take that.
And I'm gonna tell you, yo.
No, but Time Machine remind me of Sugar too.
Yeah. And my boy Time Machine, switch hitter. He growing senior carbs, repping his label now. Time Machine, national champion at the gym. We breeding them, Calvin and Kenny, the whole crew. It takes
Coach Steve, Coach Mike, Coach Day, Coach Josh, Coach Hunt.
Hold on, they threw my thoughts off. Y'all know I'm getting old.
Shout out to all the coaches.
My boy,
Fun.
but hold on before I get the fun.
Okay, who else you got?
Yo, this my man, yo, and he growing, but when he put it all together,
Superfly.
It's gonna be.
Oh yeah, I named him that.
You gave that.
That's my eyesight.
Yeah, Superfly.
My shorty.
He when he come into his own, man, and really get the technical side of it, it's gonna be a lot of people laying down. Naeem, fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach Calvin, you see that video of Superfly and Rize in the ring working out?
No, I ain't see that one.
I posted it.
I'm watched that one here.
Rize getting them right out there.
Yeah, that's who got truck right.
Okay.
All the tournaments truck right won. That was because of Rize. He used to hate smart Rize, man, but when he got big, he whooped Rize ass.
Hey, Coach Squeeze. Remember that question we asked about you want to ask Coach Calvin?
What, Coach?
About Truck and Demond. You want to ask him?
Oh man. Yo, they came at me on some goddamn Charlo and Earl Spence fighting each other stuff with this one. They say Demond versus Truck at 168. I pleaded the fifth. I ain't even want to answer it.
No, I got mad because the other day, they had Lil Mike. Lil Mike been making this move, and they had our new Mexican kid go against Mike at a real fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't for a tournament, and I was upset with that. Why would I put two guys in our camp together against each other when it ain't worth nothing? And then Mike got the tail end of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they just wanted to make a fight. Lesson for all of them. Don't do that, man. That's how you mess up a person's career. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I had to put that out there. If y'all heard the story about that, correct? Yeah, so I don't think it's a good idea. That would never happen. You know what I'm saying? That'll never happen. We got better things that we chasing.
Yeah. Bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. We got better things that we chasing. Right now, Demond just waiting on a phone call to get a big fight against them big boys that already got them big names. You know what I'm saying? Truck is still working on what we working on to get him there so we can get them fights that y'all want to see. You with me?
Truck got a date yet, right? Truck got a date already, right?
Truck got a date. We ain't announced it yet.
Okay,
we ain't announced it yet, but he got a date.
Okay.
The world is still. We got a date.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Truck got a date.
Yeah, what you said, Coach Squeeze.
Lorenzo Truck Simpson, he got a date.
Okay, y'all holding out. You holding out.
That's all it's about. We just want to get him back, back doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it's important, man, to keep these fighters active, man.
That's the key thing. That is the key thing, man. Because I'm like, you heard what I sit there say. It's not the thing that we ain't mentioning your name. It's just the thing you got to be doing something for us to mention your name. So we can sit there, oh yeah, woo, 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 because we saying your name is, you saying the work that you put in. That's all. That's
Ramona Burnett just catching up. She's talking about, I know now.
So that's how I carry it, man. A lot of the fighters get on me because I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always on Tank Reason why Tank is the oldest out of all of them.
Right.
That's why I'm on Tank all the time. You know what I'm saying? And if you believe it or not, I be on truck too. But right
Yep.
now, we be on a standstill. I can't be on a fighter real hard if we ain't making no noise.
Yup.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I want them to understand when it's serious, like when you see my posts, I say strap season just got what? Real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Barclays Center, May 28th. It got real, man, because guess what? You can't sleep on a dude like that. Awkward, talking shit. In his mind, he got something in his mind, so I got to go in his head and take it out.
Mm-hmm.
He got to me, he got more to gain than to lose in this fight.
Right. So when you're in a situation like that, you can't sleep on it, man. It's like I got to kill him 3 times more.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all heard what I just said?
We gotta hit him straight in the mouth and knock all the doubt out of his ass when the bell ring.
In this situation, man, how I look at it and in my heart and way how I'm training, you know, I get emotional into it because it's just like, you know, I got to go beat a master. I got to go beat another master. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when I get a chance, I gotta punish that master so bad where the next dude be like, yo, for real? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the type of fight this got to be, you know. So, you know, in his mind, he telling people, bet the house, bet this, bet that, you know. So he feeling real good about himself. He feeling real comfortable.
He calling the first round knockout too.
So, you know, again, you know, I'm loving it though. He motivating the fire.
Definitely,
you know?
Man.
If you was watching how I'm training Tank looking at me like, yo, what the fuck up with you, man? And I thank my Lord, man, I'm not fighting weight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to push him I'm trying to push him. He taking me where I've never been before. I'm trying to push him where he never been before.
Mm.
Y'all get it?
Mm.
Yeah, that people don't know that you gotta grow with the fighter.
Hey.
You can't stay the same old training for each camp, and you got to be able to grow in the input and what you put into your fighter. You got to grow with your fighter.
That's like that picture that you post, Senior, when I was talking to Tank. Man, I was real emotional, man. I took him back. When you see him looking, he was really thinking.
Mm-hmm.
He was really thinking. If you put that picture and look at his eyes and look how he was thinking, it was letting them know, like, yo, for real, don't look at this as easy. Because you got a lot of things going on right now. That motherfucking fight, you got to go through that door and don't look back no more.
Right.
Because once you finish this fight, you got a lot of fights to come. So don't forget what the real purpose is. You know? And it made him have to think. Man, when he went in that gym, man, this joker pushing. He pushing. Man, I did a half an hour straight with this dude. Me and him, one-on-one. Look, I'm sitting there saying, damn. For real?
That's what I like to hear.
For real?
Like I was telling them on the show, like, you know, when I got to see him work out when we came to Vegas, they gave me a different outlook on Gervonta Tank Davis because I seen the work that he was putting in and how dedicated and locked in he was to training, especially with that drill that Coach Kenny had him doing with that 3 parts. Man, listen, so I can only imagine. If you saying that you know what I mean? I can only imagine, man.
No, man, Kenny, Russ, and then Russ, man, this nigga was, he telling us. He remember old shit that we used to do. He asking for this. So now he's saying our levels are stepping up. And we telling, nigga, you asked for this. You want this. You're the one pushing up. When a fighter pushing the coaches, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
I remember you said something. You said you wanted him to get a taste of one more piece to the puzzle. How do you think that's gonna help the situation?
Man. Hey, you see eating gunpowder down here?
Yeah.
See eating gunpowder down here?
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, man, y'all don't feel it. If somebody energy pack up to me, man. I think I can light the whole Baltimore City up, man. That's how much energy coming from me, man. Energy, yo. I mean, yo, and it's just that was just the first week. Now you talking about when we get the rest of them down here? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? We had a chance to spend some time with him to see what his mental at, because when the rest of them getting down here, it's like he with reflection. They gonna have to reflect off of him of how serious what they grade going to. You know?
Dang.
So it's serious. It's serious, man.
Like I say, man, we don't overlook no fighters, man. We ain't worrying about the hype and all of that. We just worrying about getting in there, getting the work done, getting the job done, and bringing these new wave of fighters up behind Tank. Yeah. So I want all y'all viewers out there to know it's just not about Tank.
No, it's not.
It's about Tank people set that path for Tank. All right, that's number one. Me being at the gym over years, I'm not just getting on no bandwagon. Before Tank, it was other fighters and champions. May not had the big titles, but we had continental champions. We had different type of champions. Calvin can name them more than me, but what I've seen, Tank came behind them and took it to the next level. Now y'all not really seeing behind the scenes what's going on at the Upton Boxing Center, but we have Spawn, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, North Carolina,
DC,
all these
Virginia.
different spots. Who?
DC, Virginia.
DC, Virginia, coming down the gym, giving out amateurs fight, good spawn. So we're building. Tank just on that platform to give these kids an opportunity to come up behind him, but his work is not done.
Let me sum it all up. He's setting the bar, and I know why that, because him and Truck used to do it in the amateur. You know, Tank set the bar for Truck and Malik in the amateurs, and Truck used to sit there and say, "Did he do this? I did this." So it gives them levels to get to. You know what I'm saying? Without them levels to get to, that's just like in our gym. Kenny will sit there and say, "You still a chump because you ain't won a Silver Glove National yet." And when a kid win that, man, he come in the gym like this.
Yeah.
You know, so it gives them something to actually grind for, to compete for. Because in life, you're going to always be competing for a position somewhere. I don't care if it's washing pots and pans. You want to keep your job. The next man does it better than you. You got to do it better than him.
You got to take pride in what you do, man.
Yeah.
Definitely, man.
Any questions, y'all? I like the question. I want to hear something from the fans.
Get up here to the top.
Oh God, what he up to?
Let me get up here to the top. Ramona Burnett said, "Good morning, Rize podcast. My favorite podcast today."
Good morning, Queen.
Terrell Jr. said, "I love this podcast. Salute."
We appreciate you. Salute, brother.
Eric Frederick said, "Gervonta Tank Davis is the best boxer on earth." Coach Calvin, when do you think they're going to admit it?
We don't want them to admit it, because guess what? As the words of my man, Coach Kenny Swami, better known as the Bible, we want to keep our cup empty so we can keep getting water.
Ramona Burnett said, "How is our champ? Can't go to church today without a report to the mothers."
Right now, we all just getting up. We about to go out. I'm fasting right now. I got 30 days of fasting. So, you know what my mind is. That's why I got so much energy, man.
Mike Tyson said, we appreciate everything you do for the Upton community, Coach Calvin, and the Upton family. Much respect."
Thank you for putting the family in there, because I'm not me without the rest of them. You know, without I was watching my coaches in the Silver Gloves, and I start crying, because the simple fact I didn't have that. I had to grind with what I had, you know, and just looking back and looking at the coaches, you get what I'm saying, that they are listening like, yo, you can't do that, yo. It's a formula behind what we do. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got Coca-Cola changing what they doing. You ain't got Pepsi changing what they're doing. Don't change what we set forward because it's been what? Working.
Working.
When you start making changes and stuff, now we ain't on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Make changes for the better, but not for the worse.
Alan Johnson said, "Good morning, Kings."
Good morning, King.
Good morning. Good morning. I like that. I like that. That's right. Keep preaching that, brother.
Marvin Scott said, "Salute, Rize. If Tank don't spank Ryan next, I would love to see Montana Love get spanked by Tank."
Montana Love.
Yeah, Montana Love, the one about a year or two ago when Tank was spawning him.
Okay, I remember that. I think that kid Ali gonna be next on the plate. Y'all gotta pay attention who on see, y'all don't get to see the undercard or who they are promoting behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying?
He called out Tank.
No, I know he did. You're gonna get a lot of them call out Tank. Ali just called out Tank. You get what I'm saying? But I try to watch. I've been looking at the padding of all his opponents he's been fighting. And it's always been somebody that they've been pushing underneath. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes I just be paying attention to that. And Tank don't know when we get together, that's what I be training for, the next victim.
Okay. Urban Green said, "I'm from the DMV. Proud to see y'all brothers current on a good platform. Salute."
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Amir Liggins said, "I've been paying close attention lately to two coaches I know. Eddie Reynoso and Canelo team is great, but more should be said how great Calvin and Derek James is."
I talk to Derek all the time. Everybody don't know that. Actually, I'm planning to take Truck out there and do some work with him. You know what I'm saying? Try to, because I'm trying to make some moves with Truck. Tank help pushing that. We trying to push. You know what I'm saying? Because again, Demond got numbers. He already there. We just waiting on the phone call. But that young stunner, you know what I'm saying? It seems like we're doing standstill right now. So, we just trying to get Truck back on point.
I can't wait to see Truck.
Everybody can't wait to see Truck do what he do. Everybody, it's just right now, the hiccups we had, you know what I'm saying, it's questionable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
And everybody don't understand. We had some bad tragedies that happened in the camp. Baby Frank, you know what I'm saying? And that was close to Truck, It was close to everybody, you know what I'm saying? And, sometimes it's hard dealing with the situation with his dad, then Baby Frank, you know what I'm saying? So, he tried to fight through that and whatnot, but he getting the care that he need. And hopefully we get to see him soon, man. Everybody can't wait to see him,
Afternoon Sports Slave said, "Happy Sunday, Rize Podcast." Happy Sunday, Queen.
Thank you.
Happy Sunday, Queen.
Thank you.
Amir Liggins said, "Man, did y'all see Errol Spence media workout? He looks so dangerous. Shout out to him."
Yeah.
He definitely looked good.
Yeah, he did.
Nice and strong.
That's why I can't wait till this fight, man. I can't wait. I'm like a coach going to school, and we getting ready for a big test.
Urban Green said, "My emotion says Devin is going to win, but my betting mind said bet on Kambosos."
Woo. So I told you go for the draw. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, definitely.
Go for the draw.
Urban Green said, "Boxing about to have a hell of a run."
Yeah. I mean, coming from out that pandemic and looking at this showcase, everybody on the move, man. Everybody on the move.
They can't complain about not getting good fights because we got a fucking week after week after week after week. We got 3 next week, though. 3 fights in one weekend.
It's some big news about to come down the pink, man, but I can't put it out there. I'm going to get hit in the head for that. They probably put me on the shelf. But something major about to happen on the PBC side. You get what I'm saying? That's right.
Uh-oh.
Something major about to happen. So, some fights that we've been looking for, they coming. That's all I'm saying.
Ramona Burnett ain't gonna like that. She don't like them secrets. Liberty said, "Tank, Coach Calvin Ford and the team up and for life."
Hey, that's right. I'm GTD up and 2 for life.
Michael Gardner said, "Oh, go ahead."
We great to bring that 36 Chambers to life too.
Michael Gardner said, "I think Shakur is going to give him a 12-round boxing lesson."
Man, I got Shakur knocking him out. You keep hearing that from me first. I don't make predictions on knockouts.
Alan Johnson said, "Tank the one. Let's get it."
My man, you see me? Y'all see it?
The one.
The one.
Ramona Burnett said Rolly coach thinks they can get to Tank mentally. You should see the picture on Ellie's page on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, I need some fire.
Oh shit! I must gotta check this out. Ramona Burnett said she asked him to take it down. I'm gonna have to check into that.
They can put it up. Let them be. Anything is going to make them do what they do.
Amir Liggins say Tevin Farmer versus Mickey Bay. What y'all think?
Oh yeah,
Mickey Bay coaching.
Where she hear that from?
There she go dropping secrets on us.
No. Yeah, he is coaching, but I did see a video the other day where he was training.
No, I'm saying, Nick, stay what you doing, baby. I ain't gonna say that because if I get a fight, I'm training myself. I'd probably take it too if I think I can win it. If the money right, the fight right. So Mickey, go ahead and do your thing, baby. What happened, senior?
Oh no, I'm reading.
Okay.
Roman Neal said Rize numbers coming up. They shot Truck out two on a lot of podcasts.
Thank you.
So they been talking about Truck. Okay.
Everybody waiting on him. They waiting on it. That's the second coming.
Ramona Burnett said, I'm excited about what's to come for Tank, his team, and Upton period.
Hey, like I said at the beginning of my last post, he taking us where we never been before. Hey, he taking us where, hey, but I so much stuff I would love to talk about, man, but this youngin', man, he maturing, man. He taking us, man. I'm learning new things. I'm seeing new things. Y'all amateurs going to be in trouble when we get back.
Okay.
Tell you.
Rafi Gonzalez said Rolly ain't ready.
Rolly ready? He ready? He is ready. Know why he ready? He got the fight.
Amir Liggins say Devin will confuse Kambosos, win early rounds. The problem is, can he hold up later rounds? Devin goes to sleep late, get hit clean.
Oh, God, don't say that, man. No, that's a major fight. Don't say that. Go for the draw. Everybody pray draw.
Roman Neal said, we know Kambosos just have to swing on. They clapping just like Cruz did. Both judgments on swinging on boxing missed shots.
Calling the judges out there.
Michael Gardner said, squeeze, you tripping. Earl bring more than just power.
Yeah, he do.
Look, check this out.
You got him started.
Before you go any further, no, it's all good because
go ahead, Squeeze.
Everybody got their opinion on. They misinterpreted what I be saying about Earl. They think I'm down in Earl or Earl hater. No,
but you
I'm not.
Clarify that you wasn't down. Wasn't down there. You clarify that.
Styles makes fights.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying. And I say Earl is more of a North and South fighter.
Wait a minute. Explain to us the world out there, North and South fighter.
North and South fighter is a fighter who moves forward. He likes fighting in the box. You're not going to see him moving from the side to side using a lot of angles like a Manny Pacquiao. You're not going to see him jumping all around, in and out, weaving and wop. Earl keeps his hands up, works off the stick, touch that body, back with the hook, back with the stick, touch that body, back with the hook, back with the left hand, back with the hook, back with the brick. You're not going to see Earl jumping and rapping around no person. That's why I say the Charlo brother to me is a North and South fighter. Both of those guys. You're not going to see them with the Castano fight. You see, he got hit a lot because of that. In the Earl Fence fight with Sean Porter, he got hit a lot because of that. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I got to put you on there with them Showtime and PVC guys, boy. You broke that shit down.
They not that I'm hating on Earl. I tell you like this. Earl tenderized that steak before he eat it. That's Earl's style. I'm not hating on that. I'm just saying that these guys, these are their fighting styles that they like to do, and Earl beat you down.
Okay.
into submission. That's what he do. He might don't be up on a scorecard in the process of doing it, but he gets his final answer with putting you out of there.
That's true.
Now, the Sean Porter fight, when he fought, you go back and look at Earl's face after the fight. And the next time you come on the show, let me know how he looked.
I like what you said, because I'm gonna really look at this fight that's coming up. But looking at what Derek doing with Earl and whatnot, he's gonna be a little bit elusive, because, like I said, in your opinion, the Cuban style of fighting is different. You get what I'm saying? And one thing I do know, Derek understands the Cuban style of fighting. I mean, you look at, like we say, styles when fight is geographic art makes a difference too, and who actually teaching them certain things, who actually been in the game for a long period of time doing things. So you really have to watch their mind, their school of thought, or how they, and watching Derek. And you said that about one of the Charlos. You 100% right on that, Squeeze. You 100% right. But I think he noticed that he had to change some things up.
Let's see. Look, if you look at the Tony Harris first fight, how Tony had the Charlo brother walking into air because he wasn't there for him.
Yeah.
What Charlo had to retract, get back in front of him, and try to keep him in front of him. Yeah. They are North and South fighters.
Go ahead, Squeeze.
That's what I mean. So when you come on our channel talking about we don't know about boxing and we old heads and we this and we that, look, check this out. We not downing nobody. We just speaking on the fights that we watch and what they see. Now, can a fighter break that habit? It's remain to be seen. Floyd Mayweather was a hell of a defensive fighter. Floyd might throw 20 punches to your 70. But out of your 70 punches, you might don't hit Floyd but 15 times. Floyd might throw 30 punches and hit you 25 of them. Go ahead. Tell me what y'all watching, or you ain't watching. For you ones tuning in to this channel, running your mouths.
He pumped today, yo.
No. Somebody was in the chat talking about we ain't know who he's talking about. I know where that's coming from.
And guess what? That's all good and dandy. But we love all the fighters because we know they put their life on the line and to get in the ring. So we root for all the fighters, not just for our team. We want to see these fighters grow. We want them to get their just due. It's just not about our camp. We love all the fighters that get in there and put their life on the line. That's number one. And they got families to take care of. But like I say, styles make fights. Once again, I'm going to say with the Devin Haney and Cambyses fight. With the Devin is going to box. He's going to move. He's going to do angles. Devin is not a North and South fighter. He's not going to stand in front of you and go blow for blow. You hit me, and I'll show you my best shot and hit you back 4 or 5 times. You're not going to get that with Devin Haney. They said about it with Floyd. Oh, he boring. He runs. But nobody never walked Floyd down and got him out of there. Why? You can't corner him. And when he was fighting, his father used to say, this round, Floyd, this round right here, I don't want to see your back touch the ropes. So when you come on here, and Coach Calvin, give Coach Calvin his respect. He done trained over 500 fighters. He done trained and counting. So for you to come on here and say he don't know what he talking about, everybody got their own opinion, but it's blasphemous. It's blasphemous. If you go,
hey, Coach of the Year.
Hey, I like this segment right here. It's just to get pumped up.
It makes sense when you chime in, because we don't answer back to all of that stuff like that because it's negative. I'm just saying we love all the
I like that meat. I like the meat. It makes the show more eatable because you eating right now, boy. You definitely eating right there.
Man,
hey, Hey, the fans, keep doing what you're doing. Get what I'm saying? I like that side of him, y'all. I love it.
Because now when you watch that fight and Earl lose the Ugas, let's see if you're man or woman enough to come back on the show and retract what you said. Yes,
Hey.
you could talk about going to get the Gucci purse, but when you owe more money on it and you gotta take it back, let's see if you had the same look when you get back to the store.
Whatever you ate this morning, eat that shit every time before the show.
Hey, I like that segment, bro. We need hey, the fans, keep coming back with questions like that. I don't worry about what you say. I just show you results. But Squeeze gonna break it down blow for blow, punch for punch, but he has some good examples there. I mean,
but when you talk about my coach, I take it personal.
Hey,
I take that personal because I know his heart is in the right place. He do more than just boxing for these kids. He done done it. I ain't gonna tell you what he done because it ain't none of your business. But he do more behind the scenes than just boxing. And it ain't all about Tank at Upton. He got so much on his plate, man. So much. He done put and sacrificed so much of his life and his time dedicated to the sport. Some of y'all can't even get out of bed and go to work in the morning.
Hey, check this out. I'm gonna give you one saying. Where did Upton come from?
Oh, that's some history there.
Ooh, where did it come from?
That's some history there.
You gotta break it down for us, coach.
I ain't got you. It's look, it's still here. You get what I'm saying? Upton didn't even exist before I came home. That's all I need to say. It didn't even exist. Now it's a world-class gym.
Everybody want to see what's going on. We got all ethnicities at boxing.
Oh, man. Don't let everything out, baby.
Yeah, but they need to know what's going on, man. So on our podcast,
hey, Squeeze. On our podcast, we're going to show them as we do it. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Okay.
One thing said, that's like Moses. Moses took the people to the promised land, and they still didn't what? Believe him.
Like I say, I'm not an Earl Spence hater.
No, we love Earl.
I'm a big fan of Earl's. I'm just talking the X's and O's of boxing and what I see. That's all. And a lot of people that, like I say, watch the Sean Porter and Earl Spence fight, they say it was a back and forth. If it wasn't for that knockdown, it possibly could have been a draw. That don't sound like hate. That just sound like me giving what I seen and what the final results was. And like I say, y'all sleeping on Ugas. Y'all not giving them no credit at all. So watch yourselves. That's all I'm saying. Watch yourself.
Yo, you broke that down, man. Hey, on that note, can we get out of here?
Oh, you ready to go early today?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
Hey, please got me pumped up and today my day off.
Look, thank you, all the people that chimed in with good comments. Thank you for all the people that chimed in with crazy comments. We still thanking you. And I love each and every one of my subscribers and viewers. I don't got no anger in me for none of y'all, because without y'all chiming in, we wouldn't be where we at today. So I love each and every one of you that chimed in today. We really appreciate y'all, man. And we not going to always be on point about everything because we not perfect. And we don't paint that picture to be perfect. So keep tuning in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure this week you do something that's from the heart from somebody. Help somebody that need to be helped, that can't do things by themselves. Step in and pick your fellow man up. Senior.
Man, I just thank everybody for tuning in, liking and subscribing, telling people about the channel, recommending the channel, man. Like Coach Squeeze say, man, do something nice for somebody and don't even talk about it, man. Just do it from the heart.
My words, give a prayer to somebody. Because prayer does work. Peace.
Dang.
All right, y'all. That's the Rize Podcast. We signing off as always say. Peace and hair grease.
My man.